Okay, coffee's ready, we're good. It is so cold in Melbourne today, like freezing. So the heater's on, I'm in a cozy, I've got jeans on because I feel like it makes me a little bit more like ready to leave the house. I'm not working from home like a sloth. I'm working from home because it's convenient mindset. And I've also got Uggs on. So I'm pretty cozy, and I wanted to chat to you guys because we're kicking off the YouTube again. This is going to be an ongoing documentary of how I'm building out another arm of my business from start to however far we get. So being a filmmaker and director, I've always been in the world of film from the get-go since I started my career, and it's become really apparent how that is cutting through with what people need on TikTok. So it's come to my attention by inquiries and just my natural like gravitation that I should be moving Cinema Thom into a more social media space. I don't want to do that. I love my directing career. I want to grow that, and I don't want to jeopardize it. I want to be working in a way that both pieces of this puzzle simultaneously together. Cinema Thom is my directing video production career, and Thom Projects is the social media strategy and perhaps one day social media agency. I don't have any goals to be scheduling people's TikToks. I don't necessarily want to do that. Personally, I may bring in people in my team that do. We may be hustling like that, and that may be something that clients need to do. I do Kmart right now. I run their TikTok, and it's really fun. I love the team there. They are the best people I've ever met, and I appreciate everything that they do for me to give me the time and space to be creative at all hours of the day. At the moment, we operate under Cinema Thom for that work. However, I know that when people are saying my name in rooms, what about Arielle? What about that? Oh no, she's just doing TikTok now. I don't want that. I want to continue my directing career with as much gusto as I have worked so hard to give it. I'm just growing and expanding to the right. I'm not pivoting, changing, doing anything. I'm expanding because the industry needs it, and my contacts and people that I care about really need it. Upcoming work is a documentary on breast cancer and some other directing work for like fashion campaigns. And then in this other world is a lot of growth and working out how best to serve clients in the social media space. This is also something that can scale, because I could essentially be teaching people my secret sauce, grow the business, and that's kind of how that goes. So these vlogs are going to be about that journey. They're going to be about life, having a creative podcast, and being a woman in business, running her own piece of the media world. I hope that you guys subscribe. I'm really excited. The first thing that we're doing today on this project is trademarking the name Thom Projects. I already have the URL and I have the Instagram handle. It will kind of come about to launch in September. I'm just going to start to like lean in and move things over so that it has a heartbeat, it's growing, people know about it, and I'm gonna tackle the world of that. I don't know how much more I can say on it because this video isn't about like, right, the first to-do list of what we're going to do. The next video will be about that. But I am really, really excited to start to work in this capacity. So chat soon, y'all. Okay guys, it's Fashion Week 2023. I'm at the Shangri-La in Sydney, and I'm sick, but it's fine because I feel like 60 to 80% of the people that will be attending from Melbourne are going to have the bug that is going on around right now. So Fashion Week. Usually I work Fashion Week and I'm on the tools and I'm shooting shows. The one time I shot this particular Fashion Week, which is the
Australian Fashion Week, where we see upcoming trends, it's not a consumer event, although now you can buy tickets to maybe 20% of the shows. In the past, it has been reserved for media, influencers, and basically publishing. Also buyers, for the traditional model of seeing a collection in its like element, seeing the trends, doing a thing, looking at what's coming out for the season, and then buying from that particular show for your customers or your clients, depending on what you are and what you do. So the first time I did this show was I can't remember if it was 2018 or 2019, but it was the Vogue coverage, and it was 4 or 5 shows a day. I was up till about 2 in the morning. Tiana was up until about 4 in the morning, editing every morning, and then we would get up and be at the shows by 9 a.m. the next morning. Coffees, a lot of gear, really tired, carrying all our stuff. It was a marathon. And I'm really happy to say I've done most of my work for Fashion Week before. I've done ghost work, which means that I've basically done strategy for some heavy hitters, but I'm not allowed to say who, for Fashion Week, to basically make sure that their content rollout is on par with the rest of the world and how it should show up, because Fashion Week Australia is quite a big investment for brands. So a lot of the brands are already paying the overheads of being a part of Fashion Week, upward of 60k, all the buzz and everything else that they have to pay for, as well as you don't want to spend all that money and then have your content fall flat. You need it to go as far, as wide as humanly possible. So what I've been doing is helping a couple of these brands design their output, which has been a pleasure because it's not necessarily stressful. It was done well in advance. I'm talking last year in advance. It's now May. So I'm now in Sydney, going to a couple of the shows, going to be on the ground, watching it all unfold, which is very fun for me. It's the first year that I'm at a Fashion Week actually attending it, and I don't have to shoot it. I am going to shoot a little bit for this vlog and for my own social media channels, but I am excited to just be one with the people this year, and I'm sure something will happen and I'll have to get on the tools at some point, but I don't have a schedule to do that, so we'll see how I go. Australian Fashion Week is really, really fun. It's going to be a massive week. I'm really excited to also, when we get home from Sydney, tell you about 2 books that I've read in the past 2 weeks, which is really fast for me, but I'm loving books right now, so wait till the end of the vlog for that. There's going to be little snips of little bits here and there, hello, on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, so I'm really excited for that, and I basically just can't wait to show you around. Tomorrow's gonna be really fun, and I'm really, really, really excited about my podcast guest. Her name is 𝙁𝙊𝙇𝙊𝙁, and she is a home cook and a cookbook author, and I think we're gonna be friends. Awkward if we're not, because I've now said it, but anyway, I hope we are. So I've just done my skincare and I've done some fake tan. For anyone that cares, I used Isle of Paradise fake tan because I feel like a bit of a dick when I'm staying at a hotel and I'm applying fresh fake tan and I get it all over the sheets. So I used Isle of Paradise because it is scent free and streak free. It's not going to go all over the sheets, especially if I've got this little robe to kind of mute it out, like get the excess, I guess, off in the next half hour before I go to sleep. I just finished Charlotte's questions. Huge things coming this week. Really, really, really excited to just go all in, but then again, I'm also sick. So for those that don't know, I'm also autoimmune. So although my energy around being sick would usually just be like, we're fine, like I actually have to take care. So I'm gonna do my best to not party too hard tomorrow night. It's gonna be a Monday, so like I don't think I'm gonna have that much trouble, and then yeah, it's gonna be really nice. I'm really excited. So thanks for joining me. This week's gonna be fab, and I can't wait to show you around. I'll see you tomorrow morning. It's day 1. I'm dressed. I'm not actually going to any shows today. I'm just sort of supervising in the wings. I'm around if anyone needs me. I'm looking out on the harbour. It's beautiful, and I'm about to start my day. I'm not heading to Fashion Week yet. I'm going to record podcasts. This is the view. Just so nice. Okay, I'm in the Sydney Commons Central in Chippendale. The lighting in here is so bad that the way to not get it look this atrocious is to like come over the lens. So please excuse me while I am talking on an angle to you. I am interviewing 𝙁𝙊𝙇𝙊𝙒, which I'm really, really excited about. She is the author of 𝙁𝙊𝙇𝙊𝙁, which is the warmest and fuzziest cookbook / memoir ever. And I'm so excited to chat to her because she's one of those people that I've listened to podcasts and I followed her on Instagram and I just want to be her friend. I'm so excited. Then I've got work to do. I've got to build some proposals for clients, do a bunch of social media stuff on my own channels, and then basically dive into Fashion Week prep for a show and a party tonight. I'm really excited. Already like a really nice day. Like I woke up at 6:30, the sun was rising on the harbour. Gosh, the focus on this camera is bloody shocking, isn't it? Anyway, when you're in a new city and you have like a routine already mapped out, it's like really important and it helps you kind of gain momentum. So we're in the pod studio. All my gear and stuff is like charged and ready to go to create really cool content tonight. And I cannot wait to just be in Sydney. It's really fun. So I hope you guys are having a great day and I will chat to you after this podcast recording. I spent this morning, I gave myself some grace and woke up at 8 AM after last night and just did like a bit of like intention setting because I've just got full on meetings and kind of needed to remind myself what I was doing and what each meeting really was for. And I just like to kind of, I guess, set intentions for every meeting because I think after a meeting you can get really excited and you can be on like a one track record of each thing. I was just really excited to basically map out each one and map out my day like that. And I just got the most exciting meeting tomorrow with my old acting agent as well, which is going to be really nice. So I'm about to hop out of the Uber. Let's do it. How pretty is this light, if I do say so myself? Basically, I'm at my hotel. I just got back and I'm gonna sit myself on the floor with you. Okay, you're there and we're good. Am I gonna be too low? Oh no, okay, this will work. What a day. I put out on socials that I couldn't talk about anything that I was doing, and I feel like now post meeting I can kind of chat about it a little bit. So the first meeting that I had this morning was with, my God, it feels like a long time ago. It was with Rose Hills, and Em has the social media coach and then obviously her own personal platform. And she is such a breath of fresh air. She's a fucking adult. Her shit is together. She's got her capacity of how far she wants to go with what she's doing and running socials clients. She has a rate for everyone, like on a retainer. She's got staff. I mean, she has contractors, and the way that she works is so impressive that I really feel like I've made a new friend out of that. The second meeting, I can't say what it was, but it was for a tech company to get involved with the podcast, and that was really exciting. The third meeting was with Squarespace. I've been an avid user of Squarespace my entire career. I went to WordPress in COVID and had it developed at a really reasonable rate offshore, and I just kept getting notifications about bugs and all this kind of stuff. And I literally said to the team, when I went back to using Squarespace, I felt like I was coming home, and I felt that with their team. They're so kind. They're in Bondi Junction, and I just really loved their energy. James Rollins, the head of marketing, is a really good guy. Alex, who I'm not sure of her exact role, but she's plugging things in, she was fantastic, and the synergy was fantastic. I actually use that product and I'm really happy to sing it to the top of my lungs that I love it. The last meeting was with Zoe Davidson, who was on the podcast. She's the editor, she's the creative director, sorry, of Water Mag, and also has Water Productions. She's now partnered with Loser Kid, Made in Partners. It was an intro conversation about working together on a couple things, which was really, really exciting. And it has this day, I'm exhausted, and it took a while for Molly and I to like plug all this in and make all these meetings happen and get my schedule back to back. And there was some last minute stuff, and it all kind of happened and came together quite well, to be honest. The last meeting that I locked in was yesterday. In person, I think we cut so many corners. If you know that you have a spark about something and you know it to be true, and you know that about yourself, that you believe in what you're saying and you believe in what you're doing, and you know that you can offer a lot in that room, you don't have to be the most confident person on the planet, but if you know it and you know it to be true, not something you tell yourself over and over again or something that your mum's told you, you know it, then you should have a meeting and you should take up that space and you should have that chat. Because me working with Squarespace, for example, was something that I would really want to do, that would have been considered a pipe dream. And then once I got myself into the room and I started talking, I understand exactly what they're doing. And I am on their level. I am of probably the same age as most of their Australian team. And I didn't feel small, like they were giving me an opportunity to chat. I felt of equal value, and I am of equal value. And I think COVID's made me feel small. Some previous experiences in the industry have made me feel quite small. And this trip has been such, despite obviously coming up here for Fashion Week, it's been such a beautiful reminder that if you're good at what you do, you'll walk into a room and be recognized for it. And I've loved every minute of this trip. It's been a joy. And I'm so excited now to take off my boots and my jeans, get into my Skims trackies and just do some work, like connect with everybody that I met with today on LinkedIn, send them a message, connect on Instagram, and then do some actual client work, like reporting and all that kind of stuff. Wow, the sun's going down so fast. Just putting myself out there like this is really, really rewarding, and something I haven't done in a long time at this level of like commitment. And I just want to remind people to get after it. If you believe that you are valuable, you likely are in that room. And you just never know what people are wanting, how to collab, how to do things. So Tuesday, over and out. PS, look at the sun. It's just going. It's going. It's going. Bye. Oh, you're a bit close. How did you get so close? Okay, there we go. Much better. I am so tired. I'm leaving Sydney today. I'm on an evening flight, but I had a meeting this afternoon get cancelled. So I'm gonna go to my 10 a.m. in Tamarama, and then I'm gonna just go to the airport and try basically to get on an earlier flight. And if I can't, then the airport, I'm gonna be like Tom Hanks in the terminal, but it's fine. I would prefer to just have a huge coffee and smash out the emails. This has been such an incredible trip, and I'm so excited. My last meeting is actually with my old acting agent, Emma, who I've known for about 15 years. And she's signed me for 15 years. And towards the end of last year, while I was going through some things, she noticed that I didn't necessarily have a passion for acting anymore. And she's dead right. So we stopped working together. But now that I'm on the other side of it and we're nearly the middle of the year, I just want to connect with her because I love her. I really admire her. And it's something that I feel like is an unturned stone. You know the saying, leave no stone unturned. She's a stone in my life that I love and I cherish and I really, really adore as a mum, a woman, and a businesswoman, and a friend. And I'm just really excited to see her and have a conversation, because I don't think I could articulate how I felt last year when she was going through things. I can already feel like when I talk about this, I'm gonna get so emotional having this coffee with her. Anyway, I'm really excited. It's kind of like doing what is right with her. I could have just ignored it, been like, well, I'm not acting anymore, but it really means a lot to me. So I'm really excited about that. And I want to uphold the integrity around my relationship with her. So I'm really excited to go and do that. And I would encourage anyone else to just reach out. If there's like an icky feeling, well, not icky, but if there's a feeling that's left in the air, out in the open, and you can't put it where it should be, and you don't have a solid view on how you stand with that person, I guess, I just encourage you to go and talk it out, because I'm so excited to see her and chat to her, and yeah, I adore her. Anyway, Sydney nearly finished. Woo, we'll get there. Thanks for the support so far, guys.